first turn of the day? Yes, ma'am. I've waited and waited.
Good morning, everybody. Hope everybody's doing well this morning. I don't like this being a lone thing. I like my chair, but I don't much like sitting over here. I liked it better when Dad was here. I said it, but it's just going to be us this week. Crown Vic's in charge. So I got to be on my A game. I've been told he's gonna whoop my ass. If I act up, I don't do stuff. I chop. Got to get work done. So we don't get to just twiddle our thumbs and not upload a video every day because I'm not losing the streak. All right. Look. Before we get to the agenda, me and Dad was in Metal Art Customs LLC's live last night. That was cool. Seemed like a lot of people was in there. And he said something that I definitely liked is in his live, he doesn't mind if you talk about your videos or you talk about your channel and try to get people to subscribe to you because they're subscribed to him. And man, I appreciate that. I'm not wanting to come into your live and talk about nothing but my channel. I want to listen to what you're saying and talk about yours as well. But yeah, I appreciate you with being willing to throw some of your support our way. But that's basically how we are. If you want to come in the comments and say, hey, I'm doing something similar and here's the link, I don't care. As long as it's nothing inappropriate. And that felt good last night, okay? I was at dinner at my wife's grandparents. We call her grandma's. And I was eating a plate of spaghetti and playing with my daughter, getting my kidney kicked in while I was trying to watch the live. So it was good. I'm glad to see he's feeling a little bit better. Got to be careful with these propane heaters. They make me and Dad sick if we're around them too long too. So I'm glad you get your gas line and everything done right, and I'm glad to hear that you're getting heat in that shop. I just had a conversation last night about potentially heating air in this shop. Can't afford it yet. But I told him, it wouldn't do much good here or back there because that back there is kind of exposed to the wind and all. And up here, the doors are going to be open all the time. But I could put some mini splits in the off boxes. But Daddy left a little note for me here and even covered it up with the rag so I wouldn't see it last night. That sneaky little turd. But 235 days until No Name Nationals. And 67 days until Burnout Rivals April at the Freedom Factory with Cletus. I'm not sure what's going on. We still have not got an email telling us whether our cars have been approved or not. And Dad said he doesn't really want to go if we can't take the cars. They're wonderful events. But I kind of feel the same way. I want to go and participate. I don't want to just go and watch anymore. But we still got 67 days. In the meantime, I need to get a fire suit, and I need to put battery cutoffs on both cars, and potentially find some steel wheels. But we also got to do the mini spool. We got a lot of stuff to do. Okay, stop yelling at me. Anyway, let's build a fire. I got the propane heater going, so it'll help keep me warm enough while I build the fire. The wood we cut the other day, the last wood cutting, we thought that tree was dead. It was not. That wood's still moister than an oyster, so it takes a little bit to burn. But it's okay. When it starts burning, it puts out good heat. We got 2 tires that should be delivered today. We will see. And if they are, we are going to accept delivery of the tires. I put wheels with tires. And we're going to put tires on. the lady left her car last night, and we will put her tires on. She only ordered 2. The car's been sitting for a few months. I wasn't going to try to upsell her and sell her 4 tires. I told her we will put 2 tires, brand new tires on the front, and we will put the best of the 3 on the rear. And we told her they're probably going to be flat spotted, and you're probably going to drive down the road realizing, yeah, I need to order another 2 tires. But I wasn't going to try to sell her on 4 tires. If she wants 2, I'm going to sell her 2. If she wanted 3 and the Easter Bunny, I would have sold her 3 tires and told her the Easter Bunny's not real. But we're also going to clean the big off ice. I know that was on the agenda yesterday, and it needs substantially less than it did when we started. But I don't think it helps things that, like, Steven brought in the projector, and it kind of looks cluttery, even though it's really not. So we'll move that stuff up to the office up here where we put, like, the video games and stuff. We'll move that up there. There's a bunch of MIG wire. I think I got enough MIG wire for me and my great-great-grandchildren here. And there's a lot of stuff that just needs to be thrown away. So I'll put y'all up somewhere and we'll get it figured out. And if we decide to do anything else, I got this whole little section here. But I gotta do the work, make the video and upload the video before I go to work. If I get off in time, I can come back here and do some stuff. But the quicker I get home and into bed, the quicker I should wake up and get here. So we'll see. Thank you. When did y'all get here? Come on, let's build a fire. Y'all seen the scissors? Because I hadn't. Alright. Y'all remember, I tell you, don't do as I do, do as I say. Don't do this at home. Sorry, y'all, I had to urinate. It's totally what this is. Oh, wait. My pee's flammable. We're going to pretend y'all didn't see that. Remember, don't do that at your house. And if you do, I didn't teach you. But I also noticed while I was doing my briefing here, Zelda's tire's flat again. You know what? That tire just needs to be turned into liquid rubber. Untangle now. Swear. I don't know which one gives me more of a hard time. Air hoses, my wife, or my dad. Well, I mean, we still had about 3 pounds of pressure. That would have been good enough to do a burnout. No, it wouldn't have. All right, everybody. Welcome back. I got you in 360, so I imagine right now I'm probably spinning you around so you can see what I'm working with. First of all, this desk here was behind over there in the corner. I didn't want it there. So I did the right thing and I moved it out here. Right in the way again. But I got some oil filters that are sticking together. That one's for an El Camino. This one is for a 96 Chevy 3500. Shay, which I guess is short for Chevy. He didn't want to write V. Is that the 5.7 Vortec? Is that the 6.5 turbo diesel? Or is it the 6.5 non-turbo diesel? Or is it the 7.4 454? I don't know. I probably shouldn't be keeping them. But oh look, somebody left a Dr. Pepper laying around. Oh, my propane went out. I bet you it's out of propane. Nope, it's not. Yeah, she's out of propane. But I mean, there's just trash in here. Like this obviously is not trash. Maybe I can do some mopping later. If I do, you cannot tell my wife that I know how to mop. Because I don't. Alright. Y'all don't let me forget. I'm gonna go right there. Alright, so in that case, we have a cardboard box. Alright, I got y'all up there just a little ways, back in 360 of course. I went and got the trailer. I don't know if I'm going to be able to see that with the 360 view, but yeah, we're going to throw stuff on a trailer and we're going to get rid of it. But y'all come here. We're gonna take a break, everybody. Alright, so just a touch of a backstory. This lady lives right down the road. This is Pearl. I think it's either a 2000 or 2001 Pontiac Grand Am GT. She says she is going to go back to driving it, and I don't remember if I told y'all on the debriefing yesterday or not. She says she let it sit for quite a while. The date codes on the tires is the second week of 2019, so they're 6-year-old tires. Obviously, I told her, I recommend replacing all 4, but I'm not going to try to sell you 4 tires. If you want 2, I'll get you 2, 3, 4, 1. I don't care. She said, well, let's just do 2. The front driver, I believe, is a good tire. It doesn't lose air. We will take it off and look. The front driver leaks air down. I'm not going to put that one back on her car. I don't want to put any of the bad tires back on there, the 6-year-old ones, but she only ordered 2 tires. I can't send her down the road like a motorcycle. And the back passenger one won't even take air. So I do need to pop the trunk. I need to get her other one out. I need to turn the compressor back on. But in the meantime, we can get the car jacked up and we can at least get these passenger side tires off. I'm not sure how long we were apart, but I was just talking away, putting these tires on and balancing them out. And, I don't know, y'all's battery died. Not sure when, but these things balanced out actually really good. It took 1 ounce on the front driver on each side and 3/4 of an ounce on each side on the front passenger here. So, I mean, I know they're not that big of a tire, but I mean, to me, that balanced out real good. gracious. Yep. Alright, that's tires on Pearl. One last thing I'm going to try to do is find the code reader. And I'm going to try to read the codes because Tanglewood up here in North Carolina is jealous of how many lights are on that dash. And don't worry, I've already told her that too. But if I can read them and at least see them, I can write them down on her paper and tell her what they are. If I can't find a code reader, she says she's going to take it to AutoZone, O'Reilly's, Advance, somewhere. But that's 2 more tires done. So we'll be back with you in a minute. All right, everybody. Welcome back. I'm running out of time. I didn't get here too late today, but I did build a fire. It was not cold, but not warm today. Definitely not a Goldilocks zone, because it's still BS. We did accept delivery of the tires, not wheels, and we did put them on. When I get done with this, I'm going to put the video together, and while I'm doing that, I'm going to send a picture of the invoice to her and let her know that her car is ready. I won't be able to meet her today to accept payment and give her the keys back, but if I get off work in time, maybe, but we'll see. But we did build a fire, we did do that, and clean the big off ice. There's a lot in there to do. You saw me pull the trailer in here. We're going to put a check on it. It's not done, but I need to stop holding on to stuff. It's time to let go. And there's a lot of stuff in there I look at and I say, man, I might can use that. And then I remember, that's why this place got so dirty. Yeah, I threw away some stuff like wheels and all that I probably could use on these cars right here. But it's okay. I will accumulate my own stuff. In the meantime, we need to figure out why the DeWalt battery did not charge. Let her know that her tires are put on, and reiterate to her that she might want to think about getting 2 new tires for the rear because they're not the best. I was unable to read her codes. I couldn't find the OBD2 plug-in. I don't know, it's a mystery. But the big office is not done, okay? But it is a lot better than it was. I did find some hand-cooked, we'll call it propaganda, banners like the Summit banner. It was a hand-cooked tire one. There's a Nexian tire one. It's an LED sign, but I don't have the plug-in for it, so
I did talk to the gentleman who delivers the tires for me from BTS. He said he's going to check into it, see if they have anything for me to like hang up and all. That would be ideal. But I don't know. You probably hear it, but the massive air leak to my right is the tire changer. If we start doing good enough, I'm going to see about getting one of the 2 or 3 I got rebuilt, and we'll go from there. But 235 days until #No Name National. 67 days until Burnout Rivals in April in Florida at the Freedom Factory. Again, I've not got an email on that. We're going to keep counting the days down, but if it gets too close, I don't know if we're going to be able to do it or not. So I need to be approved or denied. Again, these 3 things don't seem like a lot, but it takes about 30 minutes to do a few wheels and tires. They balanced out really good, like I told you, but that takes a little bit of time. Building a fire takes a minute or 2. And cleaning the big office, it's a lot. But slow progress is better than no progress. And remember, stagnant, let's see, I think it's still rocks grow moss, or moving feet don't grow moss. I'll have to talk to the person who says that. But you might spin your wheels sometimes and chase your tail like I have been most of the day, but it's better than doing nothing. And some days, doing nothing is just okay. But I can't do nothing because I got videos to post. Thank y'all for watching. We appreciate the comments. I see I got some comments on the video from today. I need to go respond to them. Oh, and 8 Lug Garage sent me a letter. I'm not going to show his address or anything. He sent us some stickers, and I sent him a message and let him know what had happened. But I just want y'all to see my mail's been open, and there's no stickers in there. Let's put it upside down. I cannot tell him thank you enough for sending the stickers. I really hate that something happened and somebody opened my mail. I will support him every way I know how. I'm going to watch his videos. I'm going to keep tagging him in the description. But the man's building what I can describe as going to be a badass 1972 K20 pickup truck. And he's going to do it, I think he said it's going to be Hooger orange with a white top. And if you didn't know, Dad definitely likes orange. Okay? I like red, but man, you can't argue with the good Hooger orange. And I can't wait to see it all come together. I think he said he got some parts in the other day. And again, Metal Art Customs, Grand Pit Vic, 8 Lug Garage, VR6 Prodigy, Ryan Bishop, whatever you want to call him. Let's see who else. Mohawk 62, Dean Stevenson 6527, Heavens Mopars. I got a list of people I'm tagging. Living the Dream. He's in South Central Georgia. We were messaging a little bit last night, and turns out he's a father and son shop doing stuff. And like I talked about, and like you saw if you watched the live, if not, go watch it for Metal Art Customs last night at 8 p.m. Eastern time. I think he's having one tonight. I'm hoping I can be here to watch it, but if not, well, y'all watch it again later. But like he said, he was talking about what he's done and how he's done it. And he said the reason he was drawn into our videos, not my videos, our videos, was because the shop here reminded him of his. And he's up in Sydney, Ohio, and he's got a retired Pontiac dealership, like old Pontiac dealership. And we talked about that for a little bit, and all I can say is like-minded people, we're finding each other. And even if we don't have to agree on everything. You might think that this is stupid. I think this helps. But we're making it, okay? We're gonna do it. Y'all are helping, and I can't do it without you. So before I go on a longer tangent than this, like not cosine, tangent. I'm cutting the camera off and we're gonna go get to work on putting this video together. If it turns out I do get here and I can do more work tonight, then I will. But in the meantime, if you don't hear from me again, enjoy the outro, and remember, 235 days until No Name Nationals. I am just giddy as a schoolgirl, ready to get to that and meeting everybody. But thank you. Well, I'll be damned, everybody, we back. You thought the video was over, but you were wrong. Look, I was in such a hurry to get done with work, get back here. I didn't even take my work pants off. I kept my brown pants there. They'll be my work pants tomorrow. These need to be washed anyway. But that means we get to repeat those two. Let's draw little arrows. Cool. The fire is still going. That wood is like moister than an oyster. So it takes forever to burn. It really doesn't burn hot, so it's not really that great a heat. But it keeps hypothermia away. So, let's get back to work, shall we? Let's go. All right, we're going to try the high view, but not in 360. Come on, you can go up even higher than that. All right. Now look, y'all be careful. Y'all are up there at least 7 foot now because you're way above my head. I got you angled as the dangle, down a little bit. But the other boxes that aren't here anymore, I checked them. They're all full of brand new, still in bag inner tubes. So they're put up. There's a lot of dust being generated. Okay, so I'm trying to go slow, just in case, because I'm already picking black crap out of my nose from sweeping it all earlier. So you gotta be careful. Don't want to get sick. And I'm already crazy. I don't need to be sick on top of it. I found an old carburetor in this box right here. There's an old Jack and there's some old Pepsi and Coke bottles. Y'all ever seen a carburetor look like this? I mean, there's 1, 2 sensors. I thought there was a lot more. Ah, that's why. It's a Rochester Quadra-Junk. Well, I thought somebody might want this. Never mind, this thing's just a boat anchor. Ah, who am I kidding? Somebody might want a Quadra-Jet. They might be crazy, but they might want one. Plexiglass. This is a bunch of old, like, headlight alignment stuff. I don't know how to use that stuff. Chasing my tail again, everybody. Can't find the shovel I just had 30 seconds ago. I feel like we need to get the vacuum out. All this is just dust, basically. Dust and old insulation. I feel itchy. Maybe it's just all in my head. You know, I was crazy once. They locked me in a room, a rubber room with rats. And rats drive me crazy. Alright, let's see. See what happens here. This is the Mouse Sucker 6000. I ran over the 2000. I think the 3000 is dead. Let's see if it works. Yep, it works. Somewhere on the wall. This thing out there in the main section where we plan on working have people's videos playing and all. And while people's in here waiting for tires to be done or just hanging out, they can watch our videos or some of our friends' videos. And they might look at that and say, well, who's that? I might have to look up there and go, that might be Crown Vic, it might be Honest Paint and Speed Shop, it could be 8 Low Garage, Metal Art Customs. I mean, we got all kinds of people we're trying to throw some support to. Y'all wanna know how old this thing is? Videotape storage unit. Like VCR. And never even been opened, still in the box. Tape still intact, Jesus Christ. Did you know Sam's Club doesn't even sell DVDs anymore? You know, if I get all this done today, what am I going to do tomorrow? Be glad y'all don't have smell-o-vision. This is dustier than Granny Coochie. Sitting over here to y'all's right is Super Flash. Keep from freezing. It is industrial concrete floor cleaner. I think we need that. But I think that's going to be all I do right now. It's getting dusty in here. Starting to hot crap up. So, this bag here is just what was right here. Yeah. Most of these boxes, if you can see them, are trash. They need to be thrown away and or burned. I got a bunch of hubcaps, like Hondas and Toyotas over here. But again, like I said, I kind of need something to do tomorrow. We'll move all this stuff over here. Kind of have already been cleaned there. Phone cord. Not sure cord, more phone cord. What's this? Temporarily closed, Bobby Smith. Bug fogger. Well, if you kept the cleaner, you wouldn't have to worry about bugs as much. But anyway, thank y'all for watching. This is the real ending, okay? If I remember right, 235 days until No Name Nationals. I can go check it, but I'm not going to. Yes, this is not going to No Name Nationals, but I like working on the cars with Dad. And in order to get stuff the way we want it, I got to clean. One step forward is better than no steps at all. And some days you might not be making a step, but just getting out of bed and being okay is better than not. But thank y'all. We'll see you at the next video.